Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Today I have a tutorial on how I dyed this hair jet black using the application method. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, keep on watching, okay? Hey guys, the hair that I'm working with is 24-inch deep wave Brazilian hair with 18-inch 3-part closure. I have bleached the knot, and guys, I know that I should have showed you guys how I did it, but hopefully you guys would get to see it in my coming videos. For this tutorial, you will need a glove, a dye. I'm using this dye from Odell, color 121 jet black. You will also need a bowl, a feather brush, foil paper, and guys, you also need a mannequin head and a T-pin for the closure. I decided to show you guys the color of the hair before I start the process. Meanwhile, the color is 1B, which is a natural hair color, so it's not brand. My lightning is playing a fast one on me, guys. Pour the dye inside the container or a bowl. Before you start the application, always ensure that you brush the weave with a brush or run your hand through the weaves. Guys, anyone that best suits you. I ran my hand through the weaves to make sure I detangled it before I start application. And guys, note that I had already folded the weaves in 3 rows before that. When applying the dye, ensure you start from the tip and work your way up and spread the dye generously. Guys, this is pretty much self-explanatory. Just watch what I'm doing and do that, okay? You guys would notice that I didn't include the part where I flipped the weave on the other side, and we did the same process. Why? Because I couldn't find the clip for some reason. I lost it. Please bear with me. Just flip the weave and repeat the same process, and then after that just run your hand through. Make sure the dye gets everywhere, okay? After the whole application, I fold the hair with my foil paper and I set it aside. Moving on to the closure, this is where I use the mannequin head and T-pin. You guys remember I mentioned you need a mannequin head and a T-pin, so yes, you need it for your closure. So cut out some of your foil paper and use it to secure or to prevent the dye from spilling over. And just note that this foil paper, we're going to still use it to fold the hair later, okay? But this time you use it to like protect the dye from touching the mannequin head, and also make sure that your closure is really secured. Then after that, you start the application the same way you did the bundles. You start from the tip and apply it and make your way up. Now here is the tricky part. When you're applying this area, you need to be very, very careful so that you don't stain the lace. This is the reason I like to use outdoor dye. The dye is not like your regular packet dye that just stains everything. So what you need to do in this part, you need to gently use your feather brush. Make sure you use a feather brush and apply your dye. Gently open up the hair and start applying it the same way you get. So don't be in a hurry, because this actually takes a whole lot of time. It takes me about 40 minutes to finish this, so yeah, just take your time, open up the hair and apply the dye. Okay. So right now I will be folding this closure with the foil paper and set it aside, and I'm going to leave the closure and the bundles till the next day before I wash it off. Guys, can you just see? Can you see how dark this hair is? It turns out to be very, very dark, and I was so happy with the results. You guys don't even know how happy I was. So yeah, now I'm washing it off. So after washing, make sure you wash it thoroughly, like wash off all the dye, and then after that we are going to be conditioning the hair. After the first wash, you're gonna apply the conditioner. Make sure you use a conditioner that has coconut oil or that is very, very moisturizing, because you know that the hair has been sitting for hours and processing. So yeah, I am using this dye from Abauto Balsam, and I like this dye because it has coconut in it and it's very moisturizing. I just started using the conditioner. I saw it in the supermarket and I bought it, and I just love the conditioner. So yeah. You're gonna leave this conditioner to sit for 30 minutes before you wash it off. So I left mine for 30 minutes before I started washing it off. After washing the weave, leave it to air dry, and voila, you're done. Okay, so it's just left for you to know whether you want to install the weave or you want to wig it, anyone, but this is the final process. So this is the result, and I love how dark this hair came out. I really do love it. And guys, I will be uploading my updated version on how I do my closure wig. So stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah.